Hi, welcome to another live stream. So, what are we doing today? Well, I want to or not want. Well, actually, yes, I do want to, but I'm going to try to install fuel injectors in a 1999 Ford F150. I think this is what is it, the XLT model of it. It's got the amazing Triton V8 engine in here. It gets a whopping gallons per minute gas mileage. Yep, that's how V8s are. No, not really. Not all of them are horrible. Either way, so let's give you a quick backstory on this. So, I have three sets of fuel injectors, not including the original ones. That's actually four sets. And why? Well, it was misfiring and it was super old. And we saw, oh, you know what, $20, no, it was like $50 on eBay for fuel injectors, and then spark plugs and coils, and we figured, well, let's just replace all of them. We did, and then it ran horribly afterwards. It was already having a problem, and then it got worse. And the coils, the connectors don't hook onto the coils right, and then the fuel injectors have the same problem, so that is great. No, not really. Well, we bought three more sets of cheap Chinese fuel injectors off the eBay, and they all suck. So that is exciting. Let's have some battery coffee, because yes. All right. So I'm going to try to install the original fuel injectors, but we have another slight issue. This vehicle has not been drove since 2022, I think it is, because of that reason. So the fuel pump might even be dead because fuel pumps, for some reason, don't like sitting. So that's exciting, kind of. It's getting dark, which is also a good sign. Hooray! The sun's going down. And also, what else? Oh, I don't know what I'm doing. So that's another thing. Well, actually, I kind of have an idea. I've been watching videos and how to install these things because it's been so long. Some things on the interwebs says use silicone grease. Another one says use dielectric grease. I don't know what to do, but it is what it is. My last few night was rough. Hi Windows, how's your day going? Hopefully you're doing well. I should plug my phone into this battery, which will kill my flashlight eventually, but I need to actually charge my phone because, well, I need to charge my phone. Yeah. Either way, let's see if I can figure out how to get you somehow hooked up here so I can start figuring out what I'm doing. Let's flip the phone over. How are you doing, Windows? Hopefully you're doing good. There we go. Holy smokes. The hood just went kaboomy. It says check your charger. Well, why is the camera upside down for one? Oh, that's still upside down. I don't know how to fix it. That's a good sign. I guess I need to get like a vice grip thing to hold the hood up. If I get like a vice grip and put it on the hood strap, that might actually work because how it is right now, it is not very happy. Oh, and there it goes again. That's fine. Let's just help it down this time. Okay, why is the camera upside down? Let's flip it the right way up for once. Okay, well that works, but now you're on the wrong. Okay, check your charger connection. It's not working good. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, everything here is going good, right? Okay, hood's falling down again. Check your charger connection. And the hood was fine for a while until I started recording, and then the hood decided it wanted to give up on something called hood struts. Where's the? I have an extension cord out here. I guess I gotta get an extension cord and not use that. Okay, I need to actually come back in a moment here. I'm having technical difficulties on top of more technical difficulties because technical difficulties are what I'm good at doing. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've gotten the cord out here, but now I need to get a phone charger. One more moment. Hey there, how are you doing? I got a phone charger now, so that's exciting. So let's try to charge our phone a second time. And hopefully the second time it actually works. Let's turn off the light since I seem to be going extremely slow. I have limited battery, so I don't need to like use it all up right now. Because for some reason all of my batteries disappeared besides my small ones. I have a bunch of small ones, but no decently large ones, which is not exactly ideal. And for some reason, it's still not charging. It's plugged in. Okay. Is the cord plugged in? I don't know. Okay, we're back again. Uh, are you charging yet? No, you're still losing percentages. That's a good sign. Well, I got a vice grip here. Let's just help the hood up with the vice grip first. Before I forget, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. So help it all the way up, and fail to use my fingers for some reason. Okay, more tightening. Okay, that's good. Loosen it some. Loosen it some. Perfect. Now, it will probably not fall down on me. I have succeeded! But now we have to figure out why the phone is slowly dying. Why are you not working? One more moment. Okay. So, how are you charging now? Oh, you are actually charging? Congratulations! I don't know what I did, but I unplugged the charger and plugged it back in. And I unplugged the extension cord and plugged it back in. And that magically fixed it. Why? Oh, no, I'm asking you. Why did that fix it? I don't know. Oh, well. Either way, let's now proceed to hit our head on this hood 17,611 times and begin our journey of trying to figure out how to get this thing to work. First thing, I guess, is get a flashlight somehow in here. That will be fine. Yep, okay. No, probably not. It's probably just a thing. No, it's not. Okay. So, let's see if I can figure out how to show you what's going on here, because I don't know for myself what's going on. Oh, look, the camera is very dirty. Let's clean you. You're like seeing a big smudge. There we go. All right, so I have 6 of the 8 original fuel injectors here. Yes, I know it's in a pie pan. And yes, I'm probably going to eat this pie. But either way, um, these 2 right here are the aftermarket garbage ones. Yeah, hooray. These ones are plastic. The rings on them are different. But out of all the garbage sets we have, this one connects the best to the original plugs on the truck. So I'll install these 2 garbage ones that hopefully might be okay-ish, maybe. We've not tried these ones yet. And then I will install the 6 other ones that are original Ford. They have Ford somewhere on the logo here, which you can't see, so that's good. And also, let's turn on the flashlight for you. There you go. Now you're flashlighting. You're a professional now, I guess. So, my plan is... Okay, so... My daily driver, it's a 3-cylinder car, okay? It has 3 cylinders. You can easily get to all 3 cylinders, but because this is not a Mitsubishi Mirage or a Geo Metro, it's more complicated and harder to get to things. So the fuel injectors, they go way back there. Yeah, I know you can't really see back there, but they go like way back there. So what I'm going to do is for 1, 2, 3, I'll put the old ones in, but then the closest one this way, so the easiest one to get to, I'll put the junk new one in, so it's easier to deal with or something. And I'll do the same on the other side. So 3 old ones from the back to the front, then the closest one to the radiator, I'll install the junk one. Well, hopefully not junk, but it might be. Maybe. Well, I don't know. It shouldn't be, but it might be. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's have some more coffee, this time with extra hood dust in it. Yep. All right. And now we're losing day. The day just decided it wanted to run away, so that's even better. All right. Let's see if we can get this thing working now. So, to install fuel injectors, of course you need a cup of coffee, preferably one that is hot so you can like dump it all over the engine bay. You need a pie crust. You need probably silicone grease or dielectric grease. Some places say you need gasoline. Other places say you need... I'm getting text messages. For what? I don't know. I don't know how to see them. Oh well. Other places you say you need engine oil to dip these things in. I don't know. Google tells me silicone grease is going to work fine, and I remember that's what we used the last time, I think. So I'm going to just use silicone grease. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work, but it should work. Okay, now the fun part. How do I even get in here? Can I remove the whole hood, please? Oh, I already hit my head once. You should start a... How many times did Jonathan hit his head counter? Because we need that. So this is the fuel rail. And somehow in here, there's a cord that's wrapped around the intake. That's fine. How do I get this in here so you can see what in the world is going on? I don't know, because I also can't see what in the world is going on. Oh, that's a good sign. So, the coil is not in the engine for some reason. And there are leaves where the coil is. Are all the coils out? Or is it just one? Well, that's fine. We're missing one coil, so that's just going to help us here even further. Coils are optional, right? Okay, well, let's see if I can figure out what to do here. So, I guess the first thing I need to do is, again, get the flashlight somehow aligned so I can see what I'm doing. And now I can get an idea. Where is the first hole? Oh, how are you so far back there? Okay, that's fine. So we got the fuel injector here. This is the old one. The gasket on it is fine, I think. It's not cracked or anything. So what I'm going to do is fall off the hood of the truck. Nope. I'm going to get some of this electric grease. Open the cap. Spray some of it on. Spray some of it on the pipe for good luck. Yep. Okay. Well, this is never open, so that's fine. How do I open it? Do I have anything to open it? Can I use this maybe? I don't think so. Let's see. Can I use this at all? I'm going to spend more time trying to get it off this silly way than if I actually did it correctly, I think. Maybe not. It might be coming off. Maybe. Keywords, maybe, might, possibly. Oh, it actually is coming off. I can't believe it. I succeeded! Okay, so again, let's get an old injector. Bottom clean on it? Yes, it is. We'll get this grease and we'll just like put it all over the gasket. Just so it gets oily, so hopefully it goes into the place where the fuel injector goes easier, hopefully. Now, where in the world does it go? Okay. Where actually does it go? Though? That's kind of important to find out. Right here in it. Well, it goes. I got more here in it. It goes somewhere in here. But where is the main question? Because well, if you don't know where it goes, you can't install it. Well, I mean, you could probably install it maybe, but I mean, I can't. I need to know exactly where it goes. Oh, wait, is it going there? Well, how do you even do that? How do you even plug it in? Oh, dear. Okay. Well, I'm not a mechanic, by the way. So this is going to be fun. So what I'm going to do is complain and slowly push this thing into the engine bay and get it covered in spider webs and dirt. Drop it on the ground and get it wedged inside the engine bay somehow, and then have to go get a grabber tool to get it out of the engine bay to then clean it back off again, but not clean it off good enough, and then install it a second time, but then end up getting the injector part of it dirty, so it doesn't work. That's the plan here, okay? Okay. Where does it go again? Oh, it goes there. Why couldn't this be a Mitsubishi Mirage? Oh yeah, Ford. Okay. Why couldn't this be a V6 maybe? Or a 3 or 4 cylinder? Or something? No? How do I get my hand in there? Yes, I know I'm starting with the hardest injector, but that's fine. That's the plan. Now let's look at the comments. How's the comments doing, by the way? Nobody here. Okay. And you're going to fall over. I shouldn't have touched you. There we go. All right. So for the 19th time, let's do nothing. I have no idea. What if I do that? Can I get my finger in there maybe? Without an injector, can I get my finger in there? That's all I'm asking. Can I like push the fuel rail somewhere else besides where it is? How do I get this? Okay. I feel like I'm not going to get this injector installed today at this rate. Yeah, is that clean or is that dirty? Yeah, I don't know. Let's take a shower. Alright, now let's drop it in the engine bay. No, let's not do that. Let's somehow not get this in. Because I can't see nothing. Well, I can see nothing. I just can't see anything besides nothing. I can see nothing. If nothing was useful, that'd be good. But sadly, nothing is not very useful. I think I got it, kind of. I got to push it in, though. But before I do any of that, let me see if I can get this thing in better spots. It's not going to fall down. Okay. I need to get a better flashlight because I can't see what I'm doing. You missed me. Don't get your hand stuck. Oh, don't worry. It's okay. You're watching me. Don't worry, Scotty. You're babysitting me. Sorry. I had to. Okay, I had to go get a flashlight. flashlight. 1 moment. I found one. Oh, I gotta close the door. 1 moment. All right, I am back again. I think I got everything correct. So I got a cup of soda, auto soda. Let's see, this will probably do that. Okay, that's fine. No, where can I set it? I'll just set it over where the batteries are. Okay, I got this thing right here, which is something I don't want to drop. It's really bad if I drop it on things. Yeah, either way, it's a very strong flashlight, so it's probably. Well, I just dropped the light bulb out of my pocket. That's fine. I had that I just dropped. Okay. Take 38. Okay. Almost break the ladder by stepping on it. Okay. Well, let's try this again. Wait, is it actually in the hole? I got it! Without even seeing anything. Oh yeah, that's great. Now how do I push it? Okay, it is in. How do I... Well, you know what? Let's turn the brightness of the flashlight down slightly, right? Let me see. Maybe I have this turn in a different direction. Let me do that. I think that's it. I think it is in. Okay. Well, the hardest one is done. Kinda. I can't sit up straight. Well, actually, the hardest thing is probably cleaning out the spark plug hole after this. Actually, I'd argue to say, from looking at it, the far back one is the hardest. No, the easiest. The easier of the easier of the ones on this side to put in, maybe. I can't figure out where the other ones go. Oh, the one goes there. Okay, well, how do I don't know. I guess I can do my finger over here. There. At least that one I could put my finger and make sure it was clean. Okay, well I need to get the grease, which is hiding over here, onto my finger. There we go. And rub the gasket for the top one into that. Alright. Gasket is done. Alright. Now let's get more paper towels and forget that I even have these and then keep reaching for new ones over and over and over. And I guess we can start putting the next one in. Hopefully soon. Let me see. I spy with my eye another one. How's chat doing? Hello, little. Oh, wow. Wait. Is that a little Minecraft lizard? Hello, remember me? Yes, I do. Little Minecraft Lizard, how are you doing? I'm not playing Minecraft today. I am tearing apart a engine. Or no, I'm putting an engine together. No, I'm repairing a car that probably will still need repaired after I'm done with it. Actually, to be honest, I think the gas tank needs to come out soon-ish, maybe. Oh dear, I was trying to adjust this light and I just destroyed it. That's okay. That's fine. Okay. So this fuel injector, what can you see actually? Okay, you can see the whole thing. How are you doing? I'm good. It is awesome. Uh, we're installing something called fuel injectors today. Yes, I'm a Minecraft YouTube channel, and I also make I make tutorials on dropping silicone grease through an engine bay somehow. It's a V8. There shouldn't be any room left to drop things through the engine bay. At least that's how it feels working on one of these things. But there somehow is still room to drop it through the engine bay. Because I think it hit the ground okay. It did. Look how dirty it is. Wow. It was nice and clean a few minutes ago. What happened? I dropped it, I guess. Okay. And yes, I know it's nighttime now. Little Minecraft Lizard, weren't you one of my very first viewers ever? I think you were. I guess shout out to Little Minecraft Lizard. I don't know what's going on there. Honestly, I don't either. I just know where to put what. Yeah. Basically, this is a very old vehicle and it's broken. And the goal is to make it run, so maybe we can get rid of it. I think that's the goal at least. I don't know, I just know it's broken and it needs work done. So, that's what we're doing today. We're working on a broken car. We're professionals as well at it, as you can tell. All the ums and hums and stuff like that. The more ums and hums, the more professional we are as a mechanic. All right. We have to oil this little gasket here, and then oil this gasket, or something like that. Okay. And we need to make sure we get all the silicone grease on our hair, by the way. That's good for it. No, not really, but it's all right. I prefer not to do that, though. All right, now how in the world does this go into here? I don't know. I have no idea. I guess I could figure out how to set something somewhere so there's more visibility. Somehow, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Okay. Coming in. I'm coming in hot. I'm coming in. All right, there we go. Okay. I didn't click in. I know it definitely is in. Okay. Plug it in. Come on. You know what? Let's do two-handed operation here. Actually, maybe not. There maybe it is. It was, okay. Oh, there's a spider. He's on my hand. Go away. Okay. All right. We got 2 of the 8 injectors in. I'm just curious, how long have I been working on this? If I was a shop, I would have been paid like $100 so far. Not really. I am not sure. Hello, Professor. Don't forget to clean up any gas that spills out. Don't want that to create a big problem. The gas that came out is like years ago at this point. Like, the injectors have been unplugged for years. But actually, I probably wouldn't even clean it up because it would just be dry by the time I get anywhere. Honestly, my main concern is getting these things plugged in. And I think I'm succeeding. But yeah, again, this video is called Attempting to Do X because I still don't know what I'm doing, but that's okay. You guys get to watch somebody who doesn't know what they're doing try to work on a car. You're welcome ahead of time. Is that coil? Is that a coil right there that's broken in half? Yeah, no, that is a coil broken in half that I'm looking at. Okay, that's fine. Alright, so we need to put in another fuel injector. But this time there's a spider web covering it. Yay! And there's like hoses in the way. Yay! How do I get to those hoses? I don't know. Okay. Let's see. I guess I know I've never installed fuel injectors on the Mitsubishi, but on the Mitsubishi you can get your hands in places. Yeah, I know it's a smaller engine bay, but the engine has 3 cylinders instead of 8. So these jobs are cheaper and it's easier to work on as well because again there's less cylinders. So yeah, instead of struggling to put 8 injectors on or 8 spark plugs in or 8 whatever else is in there, you have only 4 or something. Or no, you have 3, my bad. 3-cylinder engine, you have 3 coils, 3 injectors, 3 spark plugs. Just wipe that on my pants. It's good for the pants, you know. Ideally, you want to put at least a couple gallons of silicone grease under your pants each day. It helps make them work better. Yep. Yep. Okay. How do I get you in here? I just dropped it, but it's in the hole. Now it's in, or more in, I guess would be the right word. But I've installed it the wrong way. How do I get you to spin around? I don't know. How do I get your hands in here? I don't know. You and your V8s. America. Why do you do this? Hey, at least if it was a Ford Ranger with a 4-cylinder, I'd be able to get my hands in here better. Well, at least I'd assume so. I don't know. Honestly, I've never worked on a Ford Ranger before, but they're 4 cylinders, aren't they? Not 8. And the 6-cylinder Nissan Frontier is also kind of tight. Well, I guess the 4-cylinder Hyundai Sonata from 2005 kind of also is tight. Maybe I just don't know what I'm doing. Actually, that is exactly the problem. Alright, well, we got one more injector in. Kinda, yeah, okay. probably have several new vacuum leaks, but that's okay. Insert a code for massive vacuum leak detected. I'm sure that's coming soon. Yeah, I always actually, let me just turn this so I can read. So are you able to are you trying to be able to drive this again? Yeah, right now it will not move. Yeah, I always dislike doing big engine stuff on trucks because it's always hard to reach. Yeah, I I mean, I'm not a professional, but I can tell this is hard to get to anything. Also, what time is it for you currently? 8 p.m. Just for fun, I gotta show you. Okay, how do I down from this ladder? Okay, I gotta show you this. Okay, so my daily car is a Mitsubishi Mirage. It's from 2024. Okay, so it's brand new almost. So most new cars are an absolute pain to work on. Let me just show you this. Sure, you have to remove a few things to get to the fuel injectors, but like, let me just get this thing popped up here. All right, so the fuel spark plugs are under here. It's not really that hard to get to. It's just a couple bolts to take this plastic intake box off. No big deal. You want to put the serpentine belt on? There's actually quite a bit of room to do so, and it's manually tensioned as well, so there's probably less things to break. It has a transmission dipstick. That's something neat for a new car. See, it's easy to service the transmission. The engine oil filter is really easy to get to from the bottom. It's not as easy as some engines to change the oil, but still, though, at least this engine, I don't have to like reach way back here to do most things. I mean, there are some things back there, but like most things in a 3-cylinder are easy to get to. Most things in that V8, well, at least they don't seem like they're easy to get to, but maybe they are. I don't know. And look at like a Honda Z600. It's a 2-cylinder. That's even easier to get to the things on it. I'm not kidding. Honda made a 2-cylinder vehicle in the United States at one point. Toyota is still pretty easy to service still. Yep. Toyota is, especially like the Toyota Yaris. That's great. Sadly, they don't make the Yaris here anymore, though. I wish they did. I don't know why they stopped making it. I mean, lack of sales probably, but still, though. I feel like the Yaris should be the car that just doesn't ever get discontinued. How do you know so much about cars? I don't. That's the thing. I know enough to get by for the most part. If you ask me to replace your timing chain, I'm not going to be able to do that. If you ask me to replace your timing belt, I'm not going to be able to do that. Could I do it? Yes. Would your car ever run again? Probably not. I'd need training to do something like that. Because timing is very important for a vehicle. You can completely grenade your engine if you don't do it right. And I have no idea how to do it right, so I could probably install the chain or belt, but I wouldn't have timing set right probably. I wouldn't have the torque set right. I don't know. I'm sure I could do it, just not with my current knowledge of how to do it. Does that make any sense? I'd have to do my how to change a timing belt homework. Well, I don't know if that actually exists, but you know what I mean, right? I don't know how to do something, so I'd have to like learn how to do it before I do it because it's something you can't really learn along the way with. Just grab more paper towels and then lose them again. Either way, we got 3 injectors in. Now we can get the 4th one in. And I will install the absolute piece of garb. I mean, amazing Chinesium garb. I mean, gold. Yeah, gold. I meant gold, not garbage. It's got like plastic pieces sticking off of it. It's for FOTE. FOTE. What is FOTE? It should be FORD. Great. All right. Well, let's install these. Fooey. I don't know. These suck. Maybe I should go to the junkyard and just get original OEM ones. And when I say original OEM, I mean just get the ones that are like new, all right, or not new. Go to the junkyard, look for a crashed F150 from 1999. It's right in V8. You know, the great one, and you know the one that like is known to like timing change and stuff like that. Yeah, okay, that's what this is. Get the injectors for that. Only if they are actually Ford. Okay, here it is. Don't get it if it says Ford. Only get it if it says Ford, aka the more expensive but better one. The one that's made for the car, and not the one that's just kind of not work. It probably won't work. But, I mean, I adjust. Yeah, no, we don't need to do that. We just need to get it working, you know. But for now, we'll just install the garbage. I mean, Chinesian gold. There we go. And let's plug it in to a connector that really attaches to it. There we go. Actually, I made a little quick sound, so maybe that counts as it installed. So now the equally as hard and annoying part, getting the fuel rail lined up and installed somehow. How do I move you? I need to move you forward. Can I like pull you out, wiggle you around, and I don't know. Yep, get it wiggling. Well, something is wiggling it everywhere. I don't know. Let's take a break for a moment and read the comments. European cars suck for the service. They get harder and harder and harder, I swear. Is that like BMW? So for this car, is this its timing belt or timing? No, I'm not doing any kind of timing work on this car, luckily. You gotta head out as well. Have a good day, little Minecraft lizard. Hope to see you again soon. Sorry if I'm boring you tonight. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm trying to do what I'm doing correct, but I'm not sure that I'm doing what I'm doing correct. Does that make sense? What I just said doesn't make sense to me, so I don't think it makes sense to you either. I'm trying to do it correct, but I don't know what I'm doing. It's hard to do something correct if you don't know how to do what you do. Something, I don't know. I'll be surprised if this, I can get this thing on, but never mind. I don't know. I remember this was a two-person job last time, and it went kind of poorly, but maybe we can get it on this time. And with the power of you guys watching and judging every move, I'll get it done. The power of being a judge, right? Is that how that works? No, not really. How do I get that onto there? I don't know. I'll just rock my glasses with that. It's fine. Okay, I got one injector on, I think. Maybe. Let me take a break. Is it on? Kinda. Okay. Now we got to move things around a little bit. So, okay, how do I install you guys? I have no idea. Okay, I think it's actually all installed. Kinda. So now I have to like push down and break the brake master cylinder and get my leg amputated since it's falling asleep and stuff. That's fine. Okay. Now, how does this thing screw down? Okay, we got one screw in out of the two for this one side fuel injectors. Yeah. God, not really. I mean, Ford, okay, I can't say Ford sucks. Ford has existed for hundreds of years. Not hundreds, at least 100 years, maybe. No, over 100 years, definitely. And sure, they have their quirks, but I mean, overall, I mean, if they sucked, they wouldn't exist. And that's why, I mean, why does, I guess that doesn't make sense. If they sucked a lot more, they probably wouldn't exist. Well, actually, why does the Nissan Sentra exist? Why does the Alfa Romeo Syndicate exist? I don't know. I can't say that either. Okay. Either way. We got almost 25% of these things installed. I mean, 50%. Let's see if I can break the radiator overflow by sitting on it. That's ideal situation here. Ideal protocol or whatever. Yeah. Just make sure it's in dry because reverse. And when you're reversing and whatnot, it just doesn't work that good. Okay. I don't know why. It only works if you like drive it in correctly. And now let's not install these because there's no room for it. Can I remove the wire, please? How in the world? You're supposed to be like a low slop unit, aren't you? Really? You're going to do this, okay? And there we go. Hey. Guess I know how to get an extension. And no, I'm not going to. I said I'm not going to, but I'm probably going to need to. Someday we'll finish turning. Maybe it's not actually going in. Actually, I think it is going in. No, it definitely is going in. It's just not in any hurry to go in. I stopped at A&W Root Beer the other day. They're still they're still around. I didn't buy anything though for some reason. Not for some reason. Yeah, their prices are a little on the higher end, I would say. So I didn't buy anything. It's almost in. Come on. Please go in. There. Alright, well, we got one of the two bolts fully in. But my feet are not happy, so let's hop off the truck for a moment and stand and read some comments. Looks like you're... Is there to help? I think you're doing great job by yourself. Lock.2. Oh, wait, what? Let's see. Yeah, I like Volkswagen and stuff. Oh, yeah, I like Volkswagen. Now, this is interesting. Oh, that's neat. Thanks. Audi made it to where you have to drop the transmission to replace the starter. You have to take the transmission out to replace the starter. Before I do that, I would probably end up cutting the car apart. This is spinal. Yeah, very much so. Wayne is trying to join on your chat, but you can't figure it out. Wayne, you're using my account to comment on my live stream. I mean, you can do that. I don't care. That's Wayne. Hi. Yeah. Okay. That's interesting. Well, there we got something done. Oh, Wayne, since you're watching, where's the coils? Or where is the coil? I say coil because you have most of them in here, but one of them is missing. One closest to the front right of the engine, closest to the radiator on the right side, the coil's missing for some reason. I don't know why or where it went, but it is missing, and I don't know what to do about that. And there's like leaves and stuff in it, so I need to like vacuum it out or blow it out. Probably blow it out. Okay, I keep getting text messages on this phone, and I can't really read them. How do I read them? I have no idea how to read it. Yes, I unlocked that too, old man. No, you are. Okay. So now the hard part, tightening down the bolt into the back of the fuel rail somehow. How do I get back there? I don't know. I guess I can tighten it down with my finger. Well, no, I can't do that. It's already tight. So let's use this little stubby socket without an extension on it to make our life harder. And let's get in here and not be able to tighten this down because they don't have an extension out here. Yep, that's exactly what's going to happen in a moment here. Yep, there we go. Okay. And maybe it will work. Maybe I can actually do this. Okay, maybe actually it's going to work. Okay, I guess it is tight. Okay. Well, that was a success. Took us an hour to get one side in, but we got one side in. Oh wait, now we're missing two coils. One of them is entirely missing, the other one is halfway missing. The bottom is still in, but the top's out. So, I don't know what's up with that. That's okay, I guess. Oh, is this a prop rod for the hood? I think it might be. I on a ladder still? Yes, I am. Okay. Well, we got one side in. We have several coils. Okay. Let me just show you this real quick. So, I don't know what exactly is going on down here. Okay, so coil for there is missing, but then the coil for somehow I can get you in here. You see this coil here? Yeah, the rubber is there, but the coil is not there. I don't know how to get that rubber out. Maybe with this plier. I don't know. I might not do that tonight. I have another side to put the injectors in, but hey, got one side in. Now, how do I drag you guys over here? I don't know. Inside the truck probably is. There probably are coils inside the truck. Okay, so this side is probably equally as hard. Okay, I have to grab this down here. Okay. So, one moment. I'm like trying to figure out how to like use camera. Are you still charging? You are. Okay. That's good. We need you to charge. If you don't charge, you'll probably go and like die. Okay. So let's get the camera set up here on the tripod machine. Somehow, the tire in the way. Okay, let's just hook you onto the tripod. Oh, did you? Okay. What was your name? I don't remember names. I'm sorry. Professor Hoots. Did you see the V12 Volkswagen? It's like a diesel or something. To do almost anything, you have to remove that engine. Apparently. Doesn't that sound great? Like, you know, but I need to like, I don't know, replace the water pump. Yep, engine out. That sounds fine. No, not really. Okay, what's going on with the cord here? Okay, cord is fine. So now, how do I get in here? So we have 4 coils. As I fall off the ladder, that's fine. All right, 4 injectors. I don't know. I'm not sure at this point. I would just like to see this vehicle turn on, but I don't think the fuel pump's any good anymore. But I mean, it might be. The gas in it is almost guaranteed to be bad, but it might run. I say almost guaranteed to be bad because it's just so old. All right. So, where does... I guess I should start with the back injector, right? Yeah, this side I don't think it's any easier. I don't know where the back injector even is. All right. Silicone grease installed onto one injector. Now let's make sure to like rub it around on things as well while we're installing it to make it extra dirty. And that's good for it. Somehow. Okay, so it's somewhere. Okay. Did I just? Yeah, I just broke that apart. What did I just break? Well, it's going to run horribly. There's a big vacuum leak now. I just broke a hose in half. That's fine. That is not fine. That is the opposite of fine. That's fine. Yep. Okay. Yeah, whatever. Hole. Hole. That's a big hole. How do I don't know. I think I need a ratchet strap actually. Yeah, I think I need a ratchet strap to help me here. So let me just go get a ratchet strap because there's hoses in the way and I can't get in here too good. And I can't see what I am doing because of that. So are you going to make the cheesecake while you're putting the injectors in? Yes. That's the plan. The plan is to get like grease on here and like oil. Preferably we can like spray some gasoline in here as well to give the cheesecake extra flavor. That's the plan. And I just realized I can't see anything, so I'll take the Fiat electric flashlight with me. Just, Alrighty, I got a ratchet strap. A professional ratchet strap, for that matter. It's a big fancy pants one. So the whole idea with the ratchet strap is to fall off the ladder a few more times as I try to like get on it. Somehow hook um, stuff together to pull a hose out of the way somehow. Let me see. So if I go, I don't know. I can hook you to, I don't know, the fender. I'm going to make sure we tear the fender off in the process for good, uh, just yeah, weight reduction. Grab the hoses here that are dry rotted. We're going to pull them out of the way, and probably in the process of pulling them out of the way, break them in half or something. Yeah, I could do that. Okay, now where did am I sitting on it? Well, where did the other piece of the ratchet strap go? It's gone entirely. I think I'm sitting on it actually. I don't know. I'm sitting on it, that's why I don't see it. Oh yeah, I am sitting on it. Okay. Alright, let's hook the ratchet strap the second time to the fender. Maybe. I said maybe as I struggle to do it. And now we can just pull that through. There we go. And now that's mildly less in the way now. Maybe. Can I like do that? Okay. So where exactly? I don't know. Okay. Where exactly does it go? If I unplug that hose that was in the way, let's unplug that hose that I broke. Move it somewhere else. I see it. I see it. I'm going to succeed at putting it in. All it took was removing lots of things out of the way. And getting this all dirty. Process, that's whatever. Alright, let's see, let's just have this truck is. And now let's see, how do I get my hand in there? How do I get my large American hand in there? This tiny little European engine bay is too small for me. We need a bigger engine in here. No. Okay. Maybe I need to do it with my left hand, actually. I don't know. I don't know how to get my hand in there. Okay, I know how to get my hand in there. I just don't know how to get my hand in there in a way I can see what's going on. And this is the more appropriate language to use. There. Okay. We got one in. Yep. All right. And now we need to struggle for a few minutes at getting the coil plugged in. I mean, spark plug plugged in. I mean, fuel injector plugged in. Yep. I can't see. Oh, yeah. All right. There. Okay, one is done. Now we have several more to go. Let me see. What says we got one in? I think it's break time. Let's read the check. All right, let's see. All right. Nobody can separate this minute. So let's keep on going. No, let's not keep going. Let's see what you can actually see. You can't see actually anything. Okay. How do I make you see what's going on better? Oh, I'm here. Okay. How do I? The problem is this truck is so high. My already quite high camera stand isn't high enough. There we go. Too bad this isn't like a 1980s Nissan Datsun kind of truck, where it's extremely low to the ground for a pickup truck. Like the standards of pickup truck is kind of low to the ground. It'd be nice if it was one of those, but it's not, sadly. I have a feeling this gasket will leak. It's not like the other ones, it just doesn't fit on. Like this gasket, it's just like wobbling all over the place. So let's get an idea. How does the other one feel? The other one is fine. What about this one? That's fine. And then this one, whee, all over. Okay, let's see if I can change the gasket on this with another garbage gasket. One moment. All right. Well, I think I found one. So this right here is the kind of bad aftermarket one, but the gasket on this is kind of tight, and the gasket on this is just wee everywhere. So I'm going to just do the right thing. Well, no, the right thing would just be get all new Ford OEM ones, but the righter maybe thing for the price. Swap the garbage gasket for the slightly less garbage, but still probably pretty garbage gasket. Or not. Maybe, I don't know. See, at least it shows you this one's on pretty tight. It's on as I would expect it to be on. It's on like a gasket should be. Not like something that's just going to fall off. If I can get this off, that's another question, but I probably will. I think I need a screwdriver, like a little tiny one to get this off actually. No, I don't. I got it. I got it. Install it onto the new one. Grease my fingers and wipe it in my eyes. I mean, wipe it onto the gasket. Yep, there we go. Perfect. Ideally, you want to get a decent dose of grease in your eyes because it helps make your eyes work. There's only 3 sides left, and it's cheesecake. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm done. I feel like the other side's going to actually leak fuel. It might not leak fuel, but I feel like it will. But I wouldn't say this side's easier. I would just say it's. I mean, it's not easy. It's not like working on a small engine. That's for sure. I don't know. Maybe it's easy for what it is. It's not easy compared to like the Mitsubishi. The Mitsubishi, I could actually get my hands in here to do some things easier. But on this truck, I can't really do that. All right, we got 2 injectors in. Kinda, okay. Then we have 2 more to put in. I'll put another OEM one in. The easiest one to install is the one I'm going to have the bad one in. The garbage aftermarket one. That's going to be the closest to the radiator on both sides. Because it only makes sense to put it in that spot. Well, actually, I mean, if it was GM doing it, they put it in the back. Because why not? But it's alright. Either way, that slid in concerningly easy. But it did make the little pop sound, so I mean, it is technically in. And I feel like that's something not. There we go. I was going to say, it doesn't feel like it's plugged in right, and it wasn't. Okay, now it is. Now we can have our light die. Well, probably not. It shouldn't die at least. Or at least yet. I mean, I'm sure it is running low, but we should have enough battery for the rest of this, I would hope. There. And now I can't test if it works, sadly, in the video. Or maybe I can, I don't know. If I can get the 2 coils installed, then I will test if it works. But if I can't get the coils installed, I won't test it. But actually, I don't think it will run that good in the first place because of other problems. There's like parts missing. Not parts missing. Just oh yeah, this coil or injector sucks. I have to plug this falls right off. Maybe not. I don't know. I feel like that's going to suck, but maybe not. It might suck. So now we can just get the bolts and bolt them in. And let's see, how do I get the other one? It's like hiding behind the light. There we go. Okay. And I don't know what I just dropped. Okay. Something definitely just fell down into the abyss of abysses, but that's okay. The abyss of abysses. Power tool would be nice here. I have one, but yeah, I can, like, if I use the power tool, it'll take me just as long as just installing it manually. Because I'd have to go get the power tool, find the right 10mm socket to get it to work, and all that. It's only 2 bolts, so I'll just install it manually. The power tool is nice. I would like to find a use for it at some point. Okay. And now I can tighten down this. Very, very slowly. Break our fingernail in the process. I don't know how, but I did. That's fine. And let's install this side. Good. Okay. Click. So now, oh yeah, you gotta look at this. Look at. You can't really see it too good. Yeah, I don't think you can see it at all. There's like an elbow that is. It's just held together by like termites, or no. It's held together by little. I don't know. Oh well. All right. So that is done. Now I need to install 2 coils. Yay! Kinda. I gotta go to the bathroom. Well, this side I can like release it all. There we go. Release. I told you, release. It's all coming out. It's all like folding on itself. That's fine. And how do I get this? You are somehow entirely stuck on the fender. Oh, there we go. And now we can start it up and fail smog because we don't have other things installed, right? Hey, at least we don't have a timing belt. We have a timing chain. That's an improvement. Well, it would be if it wasn't a Triton V8, but it's okay. As I fall off the ladder again, that's fine. But I got to go to the bathroom. Let's see. How is everybody doing? Well, I wouldn't say most refused to. I was looking and it said that, and then more I looked, it was just the ones I was looking at, I guess, weren't very good shops. They specified in, I forgot, it was like European cars or something. I guess it depends what you specialize in. If you specialize in Ford, the Ford ones, like people who work on Ford regularly, they'll work on these, but somebody who works on Audi or something, or Volkswagen, I guess they specify or specialize in Volkswagen. All right, I'll be back in a moment. I gotta go to the house. Alright, I am back. And I think I can bring the flashlight with me. Great. Okay. But I am back. Um, okay. Where do you have the coil? I can't find the coils. Um, I got needle nose pliers here to help out, though, but I need to find the coil. I need two of them. I also need a flashlight. Okay, I'll go get a flashlight. I found the battery finally for this. Okay. So it doesn't surprise me. Let's just swap the battery out. This is about to go dead, isn't it? No, it's still half charged. Okay. Well, I'll put this on the charger. Actually, no. I'll leave it here. Alrighty. I am back and at it again. Yay! Okay, so I need to move you guys back over to the driver's side, almost the passenger side of the vehicle. The reason why is we need to fix, and well, actually, maybe it is fixed. I don't know. We need to do something to do with coils over here. I'm not exactly sure what, but we need to do something with them. Whatever going on with them right now is not good. Okay. Let me just adjust everything back to how it's supposed to be. By the way, this is working pretty good. So, okay, let's double check. You know, these are definitely installed. So let's look for coils. One moment. success? No, not really. Okay. Maybe on the other side of the vehicle there will be coils. Hopefully. Well, okay, I have an update. The update is I found a coil. It looks like it might be OEM. The bottom on it's missing, but the bottom of it happens to be inside the truck. So that might be a success. A successfully failed succeeding. We are successfully failing. Or no, we are successfully succeeding at failing. Or, I don't know. I have no idea. Let's set this somewhere and lose it. Okay. Let's see. Let's break her back 7 times, and now let's just start like removing some of these. Removing the coil. If I can figure out how to get down here. Longer needle nose, that would be the best idea. I might actually have to go get better needle nose because I don't think I can get to this with this. Maybe I can, I don't know. I kind of wiggled around. Can I just pull it out with my hand? That'd be nice. I don't know if I can or not. But... No, okay. I need longer needle nose pliers. Okay. So, I'll be back again in like 5 minutes once I find needle nose pliers. Oh, actually, maybe I got some here. Actually, let me just look to see if I can find more coils in the truck. Well, I didn't find another coil. Okay, so maybe they are in the house. So you have the coil. No, you said they might be in the house here. I just don't know where. I need to get a needle nose though. One moment. All right, let's see. I found one coil, but I didn't find two coils. That's the update on that. And I couldn't find better needle pliers, so we'll just deal with this for now. Is there anything I can remove to make this job easier? Please. Yeah, what's that cable for? Oh, okay, that cable goes there. Okay, that's what that's for. How do I get that? I don't know. Come on. It's stuck in there. That's okay. I mean, we don't need the coil coming out. Do we? I don't know. Oh yeah, I won't run without it. So yes, we do need it to come out. Let's see. I do remember this needs grease to go back in. Why is it so in there? It's like we didn't put grease on it. Something. There we go. Either it came out or it's broken. One of the two. I just whacked my knuckles, but that's okay. It's out. Success. Fully dropping things. Get out of here. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Went very smoothly. Little ding on the knuckles later. We got it in. Hello, Angie. How are you doing today? We are playing with a sparkulator. We're playing with a sparkulator. Is this an empty tube? Right. How does this work? This goes on to here, right? I feel like there's something missing. Why is... No. Nothing's missing. How is that supposed to work? I don't know. Okay. Do you remember? Okay, for coils, chat. Do you use silicone grease or electric grease for it? I don't remember. What happened to your car? Oh, it's been sitting for years. Basically, what happened? China killed it. The Ford was killed by China. I'm not kidding. So, how this happened? It was misfiring. It had 250,000 miles on it. We decided, you know what? We can get pretty cheap OEM fuel injectors for this truck on eBay. Pretty cheap. So we might as well go and get those. While we're replacing the spark plugs, and while we're replacing the spark plugs, we might as well replace the coils as well because eBay, they're cheap. Yeah, cheap doesn't mean they're good. Yeah, that's why it's sat. We went through several sets of cheap stuff and finally decided to just put the old stuff back in with the new spark plugs. So that's what I'm doing today, slightly. But the truck runs. It's a truck. Yeah, this is a 1999 Ford F150. Yeah, I don't know. It's a Ford. It's how Ford is. Ford's not really the best brand in the world, but it's okay. And I know by saying that I've made a couple 100,000 people mad, but it's what it is. I have no idea. I'll get my Google Pixel out here so I have a second phone to Google things with. But where did my flashlight go? It's gone. No, flashlight? I just had you out here, didn't I? I think I did. I was using it. I'll just go down there. Where did it go? I need a flashlight, but I lost mine. That's not good. One moment. Hi, I'm back. So I have an update. The update is I can't find things. Is that your car? It's a truck, 1999. Yeah, it's a 1999 Ford F150. That's exactly what it is. I need coils and I need fuel. No, I need coils and electric grease. So I can't use the silicone grease I was using for the injector. I mean, for the coils, according to the YouTube. So that won't work. But I do need to install a battery. I'll turn the key over and we'll see if the fuel pump works and watch stuff spray everywhere and gas spray everywhere. It's very old gas too, so that makes it better, right? Very old gas is better for your bones, right? I don't know. I believe this is the wrong battery that I have, though, but it's okay. It might work. It might not work. Oh, wow. Oh, whoa. Yeah, it weighs a lot. Like a lot. Like a lot. Like, a lot more than a little bit. Or something. Lightning. Lightning. Let's cause some lightning. Somehow. Maybe. How do I... How do we get you to hook on to here? Well, we got one to hook on, but not both. I have an idea. We'll just leave it tilted slightly for the time being. That, ensures optimal attachmentage. Perfect. Okay. Let's see. Let's make sure nothing is going to get caught into the fan of this vehicle. Like that. Everything else. There we go. And I think I got everything ready. So now we can do a cold start. No, we aren't going to start it actually. Well, actually, I might try to start it. See if it actually turns over and starts. It's not going to run good at all. It's missing it's missing two coils, but hey, maybe it'll run on 6 cylinders. We'll have a V6. I gotta find the key though. I'm like 71% sure I got the wrong key. This is the key. I think this is for the 2005 F150, but we'll find out in a moment. Well, we got lights in there, but yeah, it doesn't work. Wrong key. One more moment. All right, I have probably this time found the right key. It's gotten, well, I had it. Why is this not all in one? Wait, one moment. I gotta fix the keychain. What did I just do? I just broke it. Okay. Whatever. All right. Well, what I'm trying to say is, we got the correct key. W for F150. This white. Does the key still work? Probably not. It still works. The button actually unlocked and locked the car when I did that. Wow. All right, we're going to turn the fuel pump on. Oh, don't turn the wiper. Okay, I ran the fuel pump a few times. I hear it, luckily. So that means it probably is pressurizing the system, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Like a little... I feel like there's a way to test if it has pressure. There's like a little leader valve or something on them. I don't remember where. Oh, I guess I have it. Okay. Let's see if I get sprayed with nothing, because I don't have the right tool with me to poke it. Maybe needle nose pliers. That might work. Well, it was holding pressure. It made a hissing noise when I pressed on it. So that is a good thing. What about on this side? I don't see a bleeder valve, but it probably is there. I just don't see it. All right, I cycled the key a few more times. Let's let out some more air. fuel came out. So it definitely is pressurized with fuel at this point. I shouldn't have done that. It smells like gasoline now. That's okay. Let's move this out of the way and, I don't know, this out of the way and start it up and listen to it misfire. I mean, run. Yeah, run. Actually, no, let's see if I can find some grease in here to install that coil. Might be on the other side, actually. Hey, if it's only missing on one cylinder, that's not as bad as two cylinders, right? Well, it also needs vacuum line, so it probably won't even run that good. Well, I can't find the grease, sadly. So you know what? Let's just start this thing for once in a lifetime. No, okay, just for good measure. Let's just make sure there's no spookies inside here. Or rats, I guess. Come on, where do you get this out of here? Oh wow. Okay. Okay, that's good. I just wanted to make sure there wasn't like a rat nest in here. Something was going to suck up. That wouldn't be ideal. It might have been fine, but I don't know. I would rather not find out what happens when I suck up a rat nest. No, I'm not very experimental. But that's okay. But yeah, the rats can stay like having their own house, kind of. All right, well that's on. Let's crank it a little bit. Start it up for just a few seconds. I don't want to run it too long. It's bad with the catalytic converter, but let's just see if it starts. Ran into a stair or a ladder with my knees. Well, there goes the battery. Yeah, I don't have things very tightly connected, so it just went kaboom. Sadly. Uh-oh, this battery's about to die as well, actually. I'm gonna swap it back around to the old battery. There. The truck came back to life. Hey, it might work now. Maybe. All right, let's make sure to like make a bunch of dust as well when we turn it over. All right. Well, it sputtered a little bit. Did Wayne fall asleep? I don't know. So the truck sputtered a little bit, but that is better than nothing. But there's vacuum leaks. It's only running on a few cylinders. There's lots of reasons it won't like start up right now, but that's okay. We still have to clean out one spot where the coil goes as well. Okay. Also, I might not have this all connected right. I don't have like a cable unplugged. So I need to work out that as well. If I give it some throttle, I think I can probably get it to start up for a moment. I'm just looking to see if there's anything else I'm missing, but I don't think so. One more coffee before I fill it up with dirt, though. Let's see, where is Kate? Well, there. It ran technically very poorly, but it did run. And like I said, like it misfired. You even heard it do that. But the truck's far from roadworthy. Okay. Back tire. It's entirely flat right now, so that's not going to work. Um, my goal tonight is just to get this thing back up, kinda. I mean, I think I'm succeeding. Uh-oh. Light just died, didn't it? Oh, there we go. I'm not sure where that misfire came or backfire came from. Probably the vacuum leak, maybe. Because it just doesn't want to keep itself running. You're back, yes. Smells like fuel. Or bad fuel, actually, but that's, I guess, to be expected. Plus I don't like how the new fuel injectors, one of, no, both of them just like twist in the socket. That's not ideal. It's not leaking, it's just, I don't think it should be doing that. You know, just for fun, let's just start it one more time. try to start it. I guess would be the right word. I don't think it's going to start. I guess it might. Let's see. I'd say it sounds pretty good, actually. Yeah, it's gonna die. Oh, good. I saw the thing run today. It sounds horrible. Try starting on fluid and intake. No, the reason why it wasn't starting is because it was flooded. I had to go full throttle for a bit to get it to clear up, and then it actually started. But yeah, it stinks and it misfires like crazy, but it's okay. I mean, it's not okay, but it's okay. You know what I'm trying to say? It's expected. I guess is the right word. Yeah, this side there's no obvious leaks. What about this side? I don't know. I'm gonna get this sheet. Sorry, I just about yoinked you off of this platform. Let's not do that. We got some smokage out of this broken pipe. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely been bad. Okay, I gotta show you how bad this pipe is. For one, I unplugged it and forgot to plug it back in. That's fun. Do you see the smoke coming out of this? Yeah, that's my fault. Like, for one, this is all mangled up right here. And for two, it's unplugged up here. So if I actually plug whatever this is in, I'm expecting it to run better. I say I'm expecting it to run better, but I don't have any dielectric grease. And I need this elbow. This elbow is garbage. Let me just grab that. Come on. There we go. All right. Elbow is grabbed. This isn't really a very good vacuum hose anymore. And I'm not trying to pick on it. It's just it needs replaced by a new one. And that's okay. But I don't have any dielectric grease that I could find to install that one coil. So that's kind of a dead end. I cobbled together one though out of parts. I need to vacuum out the other injector or coil. I mean, or blow it out with some dust or with some air or something. I don't know. But for now, though, I think we did good enough. Does it run? Not really. I mean, okay. Definition of run. Does it start? Yeah. Okay, it starts. Could you drive with it like this? Technically, you could probably drive with it like this. Should you? Absolutely not, but you might be able to. So we got it running, kinda. So I think that's a success. It wouldn't have started at all when we started, so that's, I think, fine. But yeah, it's missing on 2 cylinders and has a vacuum leak. So once those 2 things are sorted out, I need to replace the serpentine belt or tighten it. I don't know which. Probably replace it. Because I remember that when I drove it last, it was going the entire time. This time it's not for some reason, so I don't know. Maybe sitting fixed it. I doubt it. But yeah, I guess that would be the end of this live stream because I have literally nothing else to do. I mean, I could clean up, but cleaning up would include putting the phone away, so yeah, I'm running out of batteries too. So I guess for now, though, yeah, thank you very much for watching this live stream. I kind of like doing these work on car videos or live streams. It's kind of fun. But yeah, I have no other thing to do at this point. I literally have no idea what else to do. It's done, kind of. Oh, let's check the transmission fluid because it's right here. I'm kind of concerned about the color of this fluid. But, you know what? Let's just figure that out now. Okay, I got it on paper towel. Let me put this back in. I already have a bad feeling about how it looks from not looking close at it. Okay, let's see. Yeah, no, I don't think I want to change it. Probably not. If I change it, I don't think we'll have gears in this truck anymore. I think that's 250,000 miles of old fluid in there, sadly. Oh, well. I guess I should put the charger back on the battery, or the battery back on the charger and whatnot, and call it good for tonight. So yeah, thank you very much for watching, everybody. And until next time, I hope you have a great day.